Well, greetings, Business 10 students. This is Mr.D, and this is week number 8 in our 8-week course at Chaffey College in Introduction to Business. And we're going to be looking at one chapter this week, chapter 16, Understanding Financial Management and Security Markets. And this is our final week of class. Our class actually ends, I believe, on Friday, but please check the course dates to make sure you get them right. And you will have everything needs to be turned in by then, including the final exam. So I'm going to go ahead and select the fourth module. So that's the one that we're in. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here. So this is our last two modules. Last week was our 7th week. You did a check-in assignment. We covered 2 chapters, 14 and 15. Basically, both of them look like one of them was on accounting and the other one was on financial institutions and money. And so you had a check-in assignment, you had a quiz, you had a homework on understanding financial statements, and then you completed your final, well, you didn't complete it yet, you're still completing it, you have one more week to do it, but your final discussion post number 4, so I'm going to go ahead and move that down to this week's module, because this is our last week. So I'm going to scroll down, it's not letting me do it. So let me try one more time. There we go. All right, so that's here. All right, so that leads me then to our final week. So this week you're going to have a final check-in assignment, just so you know. Oh, I didn't share my screen yet. I apologize. Let's do that. Okay, here we are. All right, I was talking the whole time thinking you were following me, but here we are. And so I am in, I'm going to go back to our home screen. I was having trouble anyway, so I apologize. All right, so we're now going to select module 4 because that's where we're at. I'm going to scroll down again. Last week you looked at, in week number 7, you were looking at chapters 14 and 15 on financial statements, and then you did your homework assignment on understanding financial statements. And then, of course, you have your, you started your final check-in, final discussion post on the impact of printing too much money. Now I moved that down to this week, which is the final week of class. So you still do have a check-in assignment this week, but there's no questions about the book. They're just personal questions. What you learned in the class, what you liked about it. It gives me a chance to get some feedback from you. You do have a homework assignment comparing debt and equity financing, which, by the way, was also done in your check-in assignment. I'd just like you to give me a more thorough list of the differences between the two. Then you have, of course, your exam, which will be due on the last day of class. You have the final discussion post that you started last week that you need to get finished. And this is where you're watching some videos and then you're answering some questions and you're commenting on other students. And then you have an SLO post test, which the SLO post test is optional, but it is worth 10 extra credit points no matter how you score. So it's worth it to just take it. It's 10 questions about business that you took at the beginning. And so if you take it, it's basically free 10 points that will bump your grade up a little bit. So that's pretty much it for the rest of our class. I like to think that all of my classes are by divine appointment and that you weren't in my class by mistake. And you got to know me a little bit and I got to know you a little bit. So I just want to make myself available to you all as we end our class. If you need some help with anything, you need some counsel or just some questions about your career or just about life, or you need prayer. I know that I prayed for many of you this semester because of various health issues and things. If you just need someone to talk to, you want a reference for a job or a reference for another college or a scholarship or something like that, I'm more than happy to do what I can to help you in any of those and all of those things. So please take advantage of that if you want to. And I'm just making myself available. You all have my email address, so you're welcome to reach out to me anytime after this class ends or anytime in the future that you think that I could be of any service to you or help to you. So thanks for being a great class, and I look forward to giving you all good grades as you finish up all of your work. If you've missed anything, you're late on anything, just between me and you, you're welcome to go back and make it up. Even now, most assignments are still open. You can go back and retake it. If you missed a quiz or an exam especially, you can retake the exam. It's open. I pretty much open them right away once the deadline date passes for those who may have missed it. And so you're welcome to go back and do it. But whatever you need to do, you have this week to try and bring your grade up so that you get at least a passing grade. And the way that the grades work is 70% is a C. So anything above 70%, you're going to be doing fine. Above 80% is a B, and above 90% is an A. But unfortunately, below a 70%, anything below 70 is a D, and then anything below 60 is a fail. So please look at your grade, look at where you're at, compare it to what I just told you, and then if you need to make something up or get an assignment taken care of that you missed, or want to redo an assignment, just go ahead and do it, and then it should show up on the system that I need to regrade that. So anyway, that's it. Again, have a great rest of your educational journey, whatever that might be, and maybe I'll have you in another class. We'll see. But if not, I'm always available to you guys, so don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. Okay? Thanks again for being a great class. I look forward to hearing back from you in the future of the incredible jobs that you've gotten and the difference that you're making in the world. So thanks so much, everybody.